Are you ready to face the unknown, to confront the shadows that lurk in the corners of our world? We're about to embark on a journey into the heart of darkness, to explore the places where the veil between our world and the next is thin, perilously thin. These are the places where the spirits of the dead refuse to rest, where the echoes of their torment still ring in the air. We're talking about the most haunted places on Earth. Get ready, because the stories we're about to uncover are not for the faint of heart. These are tales of real-life horror, of encounters with the unexplainable that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the world. We're going to take you inside abandoned hospitals where the sick came to die and the spirits still linger, their moans echoing down the empty corridors. We'll venture into haunted forests where something watches from the shadows, where people have vanished without a trace, leaving behind only whispers in the wind. This is your warning. What you're about to see is real, it's raw, and it's terrifying. So, buckle up and hold on tight, because we're about to dive headfirst into the abyss. Our first stop takes us to the cold, sterile halls of an abandoned hospital, a place where hope came to die. Imagine the air thick with the stench of disinfectant and decay, the floor littered with shattered glass and rusted medical equipment. This isn't just a building, it's a tomb, a repository for the residual energy of countless lost souls. People say the spirits of patients who died within these walls still wander the halls, their moans echoing through the empty corridors. Nurses swear they've heard their names whispered in the dead of night, phantom footsteps trailing them on their rounds. There are stories of shadowy figures lurking at the foot of beds, cold spots that send shivers down your spine, and disembodied voices captured on EVP recordings. I've been in places like this before, and the feeling is indescribable. It's a heavy, oppressive energy that seems to cling to you, seep into your bones. You can feel the weight of the suffering, the pain, the fear that unfolded within these walls. It's as if the very fabric of the building is saturated in sorrow. Did you hear that? That's what I'm talking about. It's the sound of something lost, trapped, unable to move on. They say these spirits are drawn to the living, desperate to connect, to share their pain. But be warned, not all contact is benevolent. Some spirits are angry, vengeful, and they won't hesitate to lash out. We've set up cameras in some of the hospital's most active areas: the operating room where countless lives were lost, the morgue where the dead were prepped for their final journey, and the psychiatric ward where the most disturbed patients were housed. Our next destination takes us deep into the heart of darkness, a place where the sun struggles to penetrate the dense canopy, where the air is thick with the smell of damp earth and decay. This isn't just any forest. This is a place where ancient evils dwell, where the trees themselves seem to whisper secrets best left buried. Local legends speak of a malevolent entity that stalks these woods, a being that preys on those foolish enough to enter alone. Hikers have vanished without a trace, their belongings found scattered amongst the trees, their last moments shrouded in mystery. Some say they were taken by the forest itself, swallowed whole by the darkness. See that? Even in the daylight you can feel the oppressive atmosphere, the sense that you're being watched. The indigenous people who once lived here refused to enter these woods after nightfall, believing them to be a gateway to the spirit world. They say the veil between our world and the next is thin here, that the dead walk among the living. We've brought with us electromagnetic field detectors and thermal imaging cameras, hoping to capture evidence of the unseen. The forest is alive with strange sounds, the rustling of leaves, the snapping of twigs, disembodied whispers carried on the wind. Whatever's out there, it knows we're here, We've been warned about the dangers of this place, told to turn back while we still can. But we're not afraid. We're here to face the darkness head-on, to unravel the mysteries that lie hidden beneath these ancient trees. Chapter 3. The Ghostly Castle. We're standing now in the shadow of a majestic yet eerie castle, its stone walls weathered by centuries of wind and rain. This is a place steeped in history, its corridors echoing with the whispers of kings and queens, knights and ladies, their stories etched into the very fabric of the building. But beneath the surface of grandeur lies a darkness, a chilling reminder that some secrets refuse to stay buried. For centuries, tales have been told of ghostly apparitions roaming the castle halls, their spectral forms gliding through locked doors, their mournful cries echoing in the dead of night. They say these are the spirits of those who met untimely ends within these walls, murdered kings, poisoned queens, betrayed lovers, their souls forever bound to the place of their demise. Look closely at the portrait. Locals say the eyes follow you, watching your every move. Legend has it that the king in the painting was betrayed and murdered by his own brother, his spirit forever cursed to wander these halls in search of vengeance. We've heard stories of visitors feeling a cold hand on their shoulder, their hair being tugged, their names whispered in their ears. Did you hear that? We're not alone. Something is here with us. We've come equipped with EVP recorders and infrared cameras, hoping to communicate with whatever entities might linger here. The air is thick with anticipation, a palpable sense of dread hanging heavy in the air. Chapter 4. The Creepy Asylum. The air grows heavy as we approach our next location, a sprawling asylum perched atop a desolate hill. This is a place where the truly lost souls were sent, a place of unimaginable suffering and despair. The screams of the patients may have been silenced long ago, but the echoes of their torment still linger in the air, a chilling reminder of the horrors that unfolded within these walls. The building itself seems to exude a palpable sense of dread, its broken windows like vacant eyes staring out at the world. They say the patients here were subjected to horrific medical experiments, their minds and bodies broken by cruel and unusual treatments. Is it any wonder that their tortured souls remain unable to find peace? Imagine the terror of being trapped in one of these padded cells, your screams for help swallowed by the darkness. We've heard stories of shadowy figures lurking in the corners of your vision, disembodied whispers following you down the halls. Some say the spirits here are malicious, driven mad by their own suffering, eager to inflict their pain on the living. That's the sound that haunts the nightmares of former employees, a chilling reminder of the horrors that unfolded within these walls. We've brought with us a spirit box, a device that scans radio frequencies, hoping to capture the voices of the asylum's former residents. We've been warned about this place, told that some doors are best left unopened, but we're not here to judge. We're here to listen, to bear witness to the suffering that unfolded within these walls, to give a voice to those who can no longer speak for themselves. Chapter 5. The Phantom Ship. Our final destination takes us to the open sea, where the horizon stretches endlessly before us, the waves crashing against the hull of our boat. We're in pursuit of a legend, a ghost ship said to sail these waters, its spectral crew forever bound to their watery grave. They say the ship was lost at sea centuries ago, its cargo and crew claimed by the unforgiving depths. But the stories persist, tales of a ghostly vessel appearing through the fog, its sails tattered and torn, its masts manned by skeletal figures. Some say it's a warning, an omen of bad luck, while others believe it's the souls of the lost sailors searching for peace, forever adrift on the ocean of eternity. There. Can you see it? The outline of a ship emerging from the fog. It's said that those who see the phantom ship up close are never heard from again, their own fates intertwined with the cursed vessel. We've heard stories of fishermen drawn off course, their compasses spinning wildly, their minds plagued by hallucinations of ghostly figures beckoning them closer. The bells. Can you hear them? The mournful toll of a ship signaling its demise. We've brought with us a maritime signal light, hoping to make contact with the phantom vessel. As we leave these haunted places behind, we carry with us the weight of their stories, the chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved. But the search for answers never truly ends. We'll continue to explore the darkest corners of our world, seeking answers to the unknown, confronting the shadows that lurk at the edge of our understanding. If you dare to join us on our next adventure, be prepared to face your fears, to question your beliefs, to confront the possibility that we are not alone. The truth is out there, hidden in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. Until next time, remember to keep your eyes open, your minds open, and always be prepared for the unexpected. The darkness is always watching, and you never know when it might be your turn to face the unknown.